Welcome to Pathfinders Trainings. I am Yogeshwar Vashishtha speaking to you live from Mumbai. Before I start, let me just give a small way it will go. This is 2 hours of stock market training where I will introduce you to the stock market. Stock market is a big topic. In 2 years, in 2 hours, nobody can learn to be a stock market trader, but at the most, I can introduce it to you. I'll also share with you the live profits that I have made today. Today I booked a profit of about 2,10,000 rupees. So I'll share them with you and I'll talk about the nitty-gritties of the market, how you can take it as a part-time or a full-time profession. And there's a chat window. Whatever query you have, you can put it in the chat window. Whatever you write is visible to me only, so you can write freely. In the end, I will have a question answer session. So there are various profiles who join my trainings. Some of you are absolutely new beginners. How many of you are beginners, guys? Say yes if you are an absolute fresher and a beginner. Okay, so I have a lot of beginners into the class. Okay, great. So a lot of freshers and beginners I'm seeing. Great. So the more you will share, the more I will know how to take this session and what content to share here. Now, then there is another group of people who have tried on their own, but they have, somehow made losses, and uh, now they would like to, recover back their losses. So please write the word loss if you are a loss maker and you would like to recover back your losses. Okay, great. So I have a few loss makers. Sorry for your losses also, guys, here. And some of you, of course, make profits and you want to increase your profits. So great. So since most of the people are beginners, some are loss makers, is it okay if I start from absolute zero here? For the very basics, will that be okay if I start from the very basics? Okay, great. So I'll start from the very basics. What is the possibility into this market, guys? I am, I'm trading for almost 20 years now. My wife is a trader, and we have two boys, Vedant aged 22 and Siddhant aged 18, and both of them are studying in US. Siddhant is in Purdue University and Vedant is in the Illinois Institute, and that's more or less. This is my younger one, Siddhant in Purdue University, and they all trade. We all trade. Trading is a way of life. This is Vedant, the elder one. So let's see his trades today. And here, these are the two boys I have here. Right side, elder one Vedant in US, in Chicago. Younger one were in Purdue. Let's pick up. It's compulsory for them to trade and practice. This is Vedant today. And he was trading options and futures, and his profit booked is about 40,000 rupees today. Okay, that is 40,000 rupees. Shraddha says, I can only see your screen, but not you. No, many people are on low bandwidth, Shraddha. So I'm only sharing the screen and my voice. Okay, so 40,000 is Vedant. Then the younger one, Siddhant, is more aggressive and he likes automated options. Then here he booked a profit of about 73,962 rupees, mostly in Nifty and Bank Nifty. If I look at my wife, she was very busy in her Diwali shopping today. Her name is Dharmishtha. So let me tell you, what are you coming here for? She didn't do anything today. She was not trading, and what she has is a beer spread call going on. And since we are expecting a correction in the market, we sold all our portfolio about 20 days ago. We are sitting on total cash and with a target of about 17,000. So this trade that she has designed is in such a way that in a best case scenario, her profit would be about 11 lakh rupees. And in a worst case scenario, her loss would be about 1.5 lakh rupees and with a capital of about 10 lakh rupees here. So that's her. So that's my family, guys. Now let's come to me. What was I doing today? My kids made more than me today here. So that's me here. And I have booked a profit of 37,576 rupees. You can see book profit 37,000. And I also trade a family account, which is a HUF account. And see here, this is a profit booked of about 60,000 rupees. So overall in the family today, overall profit book was about 2 lakh and 10,000 rupees. We are full-time traders. We do this for a living. Now, this is real money, real trades, real stuff. How many of you would like to reach this level? Say yes if you would like to reach this level. I don't give theory, I show and I practice. I booked today 2 lakh and 10,000 rupees, and they were all controlled trades. No gambling, no speculation, pure option strategies, pure futures, call hedge, beer spread call analysis. Now, the second question. ये पहला क्वेश्चन में बहुत सारे लोगों ने हाँ बोला. Now the second question. How many of you are ready to work hard for 1 year to make this kind of a money? Now, second one is more important because we can all have dreams. But this, I'll tell you, I'm in the market for 20 years. I started training both my boys when they were 12 years of age. My wife is trading almost for 20 years with me. And that is what we are going to talk about. So let's start from the very basics, guys. Let's go from absolute basics. And I have almost full attendance now. And some people will be joining. So I'm starting, guys. Welcome. I'm Yogeshwar, speaking you two from Hiranandani Estate, Thane City, Mumbai. And very happy to see people from different cities here. And I pray you achieve peace of mind, good health, loving relationships, and financial freedom. Stock market is a risky place. Come here prepared. This is my trading room, guys. This is where I'm speaking to you right now. I have a passion for reading. I read a lot. This is my 5 screen setup. Right now, what you are seeing is this screen. The chat window is on this screen, and these are the two other screens. So when I'm trading, this is my execution screen. On these two screens, I have a Nifty chart open and a stock chart open. And here, what is happening in the world is continuously being flashed to me. Okay. Shraddha say right now I'm in UK. Okay, great. So good to have you from various countries. That's fine. Now here, if you see, this is the backside of my trading room and full of books. This whole section is full of books. My father at a very early age taught me, you want to become good in anything, read, read and read. This Lifebuoy soap of Hindustan Liver, guys. My father is the inventor of the soap. This biofuel that you have in the aeroplanes now. In 1970s, he was part of the research team who invented it. And when I got selected in my IIT and I was going. So he said, son, you're going in a hostel, very prestigious institute. Try and stay away from bad habits like smoking, drinking, drugs, stock markets, all in the same line. So at a very early age in my head is what put in that stock market and gambling are one and the same thing. Until the age of 38, I had nothing to do with the stock market. I came to stock market when I was 38 years of age. How many of you have been told by the society and people around you that stock market is gambling, guys? Say yes if you have been told stock market तो जुआ है वहां पे नहीं आना चाहिए, अच्छे बच्चे अच्छे लोग वहां नहीं जाते, right? So people say even I stay in Hiranandani estate where great people, I stay in the Royce building in Rodas and Clay, sixth floor. So here now this is the mindset that we have. So today I will be working more on the mindset. I'll be working more on the mindset today, and we will be going into it. This is the cycle of the market. Market goes up, market comes down. In the process, there are booms and busts. The 1992 Harshad Mehta crash. Then 1996, a 40% meltdown. 2000, technology meltdown of 56%. The biggest crash we have seen is 2008, 61% market crash down. And last year, in Corona in March itself, we saw a 40% meltdown, after which it smartly recovered. So, when you are coming to the stock market, these are the four energies that you work on: physical energy, mental energy, emotional energy, and financial energy. And these are the four human needs that we will be looking for: peace of mind, health and energy, loving relationship. Today, I'll be talking about financial freedom. I'll be talking about financial freedom today. But before I jump into the slides, you know, let's cover some very basic material in 10 minutes. The way I will go is that I'll spend about 15 minutes going into the basics of the market. After that, we will see how this stock market is structured, how money flows in, how money flows out. Then, what are the different type of tradings? What are the different products? What is a stock? What is a future? What is an option? What is a forex? Then, I will talk about the 9 dimensions of the stock market. 9 dimensions of the stock market, And another thing, guys, all of you stay till the end, till I close. I will do a lucky draw, and one of you will get a cash prize of 5,000 rupees. So that is, I give this in every class. One of you in the end, a lucky draw will happen, and tomorrow you will get a cash prize of 5,000 rupees. You should experience money with a trader. These are the four equations of money. If you are having a loan on your head, you are in equation number one. If your income and expense, money comes, money goes, you are in equation number two. If you accidentally save a little, you are in equation number three. And if you first earn, then you save, and the balance amount is what you spend, then you are going towards financial freedom. If you are in equation number four, which one is your equation, guys? Please write, are you in 1, 2, 3, or 4? Give me your equation. Okay. 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 4. So great. So here, I've seen some of you are in 4, some in 3, some are 2, some are also in 1. The aim is eventually you have to go in equation number 4. And that's where, you will achieve financial freedom. So what is this formula? First, you need to create an additional source of income. Either get great promotions in your job or create a second source of income. I have always promoted stock market as a second source of income for the last About 12 years in introductories like this, about 2 lakh people have passed in my main workshop, about 6,000 people have passed, and I say you don't have to leave your job to become a trader. You can very easily do your job, get your salary, and get an additional source of income by become a trader or an investor. Say yes if you would like to have an additional source of income while retaining your job. That is where most of the people come to me. You know, if you want to become full-time trader, fine, but the aim is to give you one more source of income. Second, the key is savings. The key is savings. Make sure that you get a higher rate of return. At what rate of return your money is growing will make all the difference. Okay. So we will touch that. So you should have a house of your own, enough insurance, liquidity, cash, stocks, MF, and growth of. I'll not be focusing on the first three. I'm sure you have consultants for that. What I'll be focusing on is how you can make regular income from the stock market. And it is governed by the rule of 72. 72 divided by the rate of inflation is the number of years in which your money will become half in value. This is also the number of years in which your money will become double. Let's see, this is your inflation risk. Let's go here and look at this equation. Now, this is important. A lot of people jumped into the stock market in the last 2 years because FD were not giving any returns now. FD gives 4 to 5% returns, which means it will take about 15 to 18 years for your money to become double. It is useless. If your money is growing at 8% per year, like a PPF, it will take 9 years to double. Mutual funds over a period of years can give about 12 to 15% per year returns. It will take 5 years to double. And if you learn how to build a stock portfolio, your money can grow at about 24% per year, which will take 3 years to double, governed by the rule of 72. 72 divided by 24, 3 years. So, this is the whole lot of a difference it makes. Your FD, in 25 years, your 1 lakh will become 4.5 lakh. In a mutual fund, 12% a year, 1 lakh will become 16 lakh. If you build a portfolio growing at 24% per year, your 1 lakh will become 4.8 crores. I'm sure you're not interested in this. What we are going to talk about is this, and this is investing I'm talking about. We will take it one step further and tell you how to trade options, how to trade futures. That is why, Now, let's go a little deeper into this. Let's dig a little deeper into this one now. Now, most people want to have this incomes here. These are the various investment vehicles. We are going to talk about stocks today. And this should be your expectation. Now, this should be your expectations. If you are building a portfolio, it should be growing at 24% per year, 4 times that of the FD. And if you do options and futures trading, you should earn at least about 10% a month. But then you need the required amount of skill. How many skills were you born with, guys? कितने skills के साथ आप पैदा हुए थे? Correct? 0 skills. We were all born with 0 skills. Thanks to our parents, they started gathering the necessary skills. They gave us the skill to talk, skill to walk. We learned the skill to socialize, play a game, skill to swim, ride a bicycle. Then you went to school. You got the skill of reading, writing, then higher skills, becoming a doctor, engineer, coder, manager. In fact, the first 25 years of our life are spent only in gathering skills, and the rest of our life we spend in utilizing those skills to get whatever we want in our life. Do you agree with this statement of mine, guys? First 25 years, we gather skills, rest of our life, we utilize those skills. By the way, I've got a full attendance now. Wishing a very happy Dhanteras to all of you and a very happy Diwali that is coming in the days. Wishing a very happy Diwali and a very happy Dhanteras to all of you. Now, stock market is exactly the same. We will not make money here till we have the required skill. जब तक हमारे पास वो required skill नहीं है, वो पैसा हम तक नहीं आएगा. Now, let's understand the very basics of this market. Very basics. Let's go here in this. Now, even before I go here, let me go here. Now, I give you a choice. Let's go to portfolio building first. A portfolio growing at 24% per year. What is a portfolio? A group of companies that you buy and hold for many years, expecting to give you 24% per year returns. Now, I give you a choice, guys. For your long-term portfolio, I give you a choice either to buy a Tata Motors, a Maruti Suzuki, a Reliance Industry, or a Cochin Shipyard. Which one would you prefer to buy? Which one will you prefer to buy, guys? Now, Varshil says Tata Motors. Tata Motors, Tata Motors, Tata Motors. See, these are the answers I'm getting. Let me show them to you here. See, this is the answers I'm getting from you. I have full attendance, 128 people. I was expecting about 125. Thank you for coming. Reliance. So these are the answers I'm getting. Reliance, Tata Motor, Tata Motor. A lot of you have said Tata Motor. Some of you have said Reliance. One Cochin Shipyard, but mostly Tata Motors and Reliance. So now tell me, why did you, most people gave Tata Motor or Reliance? Why did you give me Tata Motor or Reliance? What was your reason? Is it because it is a known brand and you believe it is trustworthy? Great. Now, let me ask you another question. Now, this is a tough one. Let's say you have 50 lakh rupees lying with you. A close friend of yours comes and say, hey, I'm starting this business and would you like to be partner with me? And if you can spend 50 lakh rupees in my startup, in my new business, will you immediately say yes? Very good. Thank you very much. Everybody said no. Sabne na bola. Why did you say no? He's your close friend. You trust him. Aap chadi dosto. Exactly. So, would you like to explore his business model first? Right? Exactly. Very good. Now, let's come here. Now, these are the various companies known to you: Adani Port, Asian Paint, Axis Bank, Bajaj Auto, BPCL. Now, tell me all of this. What do they work for? What is the primary purpose of all these companies? Let's see who is the first one to tell me. What is the primary purpose of all these companies? Very good, Varshil Patil. First one to answer. Profit, to earn profit. Now, let me add it. These businesses and all the businesses on earth provide a good or a service to make the necessary profits. To make the necessary profits. Now, let's make two and two together. So, if you want the business that you have bought to give you returns of 24% per year, its profit should be growing at least about 24% per year. Do you agree with this statement of mine, guys? I'm just building logics. ये बिल्कुल basic session है. मैं logics बना रहा हूँ. And if you're most of you are saying yes, if the answer is no, then you are just emotional. You know nothing about stock market. Because this is where it starts. This is what Warren Buffett says. What does Warren Buffett say? In short term, the price can go anywhere, but in long term, it will come and kiss the balance sheet. I repeat, in short term, the price can go anywhere, but in the long term, it will come and kiss the balance sheet. So now, let's check it out. A classical example that I just saw here, which is IRCTC. IRCTC. Are you liking the session so far, guys? I'm trying to take it simple, but we will cover a lot of topics today. Great. So here, see here, they don't stay for up, down, coming towards the balance sheet. So let's go and check now. I'll come to IRCTC. Tata Motors. Now, this is the balance sheet of Tata Motors. Let me share it with you. ये टाटा मोटर की बैलेंस शीट है, मैंने आपके साथ शेयर करी. Now, if I go here in this, this is the net profit per share of Tata Motors. In March 17, loss of 7 rupees per share. March 18, loss of 3 rupees per share. March 19, profit. March 20, loss of 20 rupees per share. And March 21, loss of 6 rupees per share. In fact, on the Nifty and in Tata's, Tata Motor is the most loss-making company. And now tell me, looking at these numbers, would you like to buy Tata Motors for 10 years in your portfolio, expecting to give you returns of 24% per year? Now, see, everybody has suddenly went to know. Now, what changed your perception? Was it your emotion, or was it because of a fact that was presented? Very good, Karun Jamwal. Karun, you have just taken my course. You're part of my course. Great to see you here again. So, exactly. Very good. Reality changes the perception. Okay. Shehzad say, just here to listen to your voice. I'm fine, Shehzad. I hope everything is good in Nasik. Now, here. Now, let's see if Warren Buffett is right. Let's see if Warren Buffett is right. So let me look at last 4 years, what is Tata Motors doing? Making losses. Ideally, in what direction should the price have gone in the last 4 years? Up or down? Down. Let's check out if that is true. Let's check out Mr. Warren Buffett. देखते हैं मिस्टर वॉरेन बफेट सही थे या नहीं. This is the last 4 years of Tata Motors. And if you see here, except this one move, would you have made any money in Tata Motors? The answer is no. And this one is just Rakesh Junjunwala manipulation. That's all. Now think logically. Everybody says, I'm buying Tata Motors because they are in electrical vehicles. Tell me, when the electrical vehicles will come up, won't a Maruti be making it? Won't a Mahindra be making it? Won't every other automaker be making it? And won't Tesla just come and catch the market? Think and tell me. So this is not a great time to buy Tata Motors. If you are lucky, you have it and you have made some profit, please get out. Because in short term, the market runs on emotion, but in the long term, it does nothing. Because there are enough stories like this. Swami say ethic of the company make a lot of difference. Ethic doesn't make any difference, Mr. Swami. This is stock market. Here, you either make money or you lose money. Now, let's check another one now. My aim today is to give you a small paradigm shift. Now, here, this is Maruti, the market leader. The profit of Maruti has gone down from 243 rupees in 2017 to 140 in 21. It has become almost half. It has become almost half. Let's go again here and check if Master Warren Buffett is right. Now, this is Maruti. And in the last 4 years, where is Maruti going? The balance sheet way. What did I say? In the short term, the price can go anywhere. In the long term, the price will come and kiss the balance sheet. So here, this is the other one. Now, let's go to another one, third one. I'll come to Reliance later on because I need to explain something here. This is Cochin Shipyard, part of a sector that is, in not growing in the last 3-4 years. And this is the balance sheet of Cochin Shipyard here. This is the balance sheet of Cochin Shipyard. And here, see, in March 17, Cochin Shipyard was making a profit of 28 rupees per share, which has grown by about 90% to 46 rupees per share. A very strong balance sheet, growing earnings per share. And if I go to Cochin Shipyard now, let's look at Cochin Shipyard. Now, this is an opportunity. A stock with a strong balance sheet available at a cheaper price. Now, tell me, again, given a choice, if you will buy a Tata Motor or a Maruti or a Cochin Shipyard, which one is an opportunity to make money in the next 2 years? Yes, guys, please, I'm waiting for your responses. Now, suddenly, Cochin Shipyard looks like a better choice. Why? Because we took the trouble of analyzing a balance sheet. And I have not even touched the ABCD. There are 8,000 companies. Now, let's build the maths. There are about 8,000 companies in the market. 8,000 stocks in the market, BSE and NSE combined. Out of the 8,000 stocks, about 500 stocks are large cap companies. What is a large cap company? Market capitalization greater than 20,000 crores. If a company is having a market capitalization more than 20,000 crores, it is a large cap company. Then about 3,000 companies are mid cap. Means market capitalization between 5,000 and 20,000 crores. And about 4,000 and roughly this is 4,500 are small cap companies, market cap less than 5,000 crores. Now, let's see here. Now, this is, if you'll go into the maths here, let's look at the maths here. Total companies 8,000. 4,500 small caps, 3,000 mid caps, 500 large caps. So out of 8,000, how many companies managed to become large caps, big ones? That is 500 divided by 8,000 into 100, which is 6.25%. Out of the total number of businesses present, only 6% will become large caps. So, what is the failure rate of businesses? 100 minus 6.5, 93. So, 93.5 businesses over a period of 10 to 20 years are doomed for failure. Is this point clear to everybody? That means in building a long term portfolio, 93%, because a lot of people will push you a small cap or a mid cap, but the very basic mathematics here says that 93.5%, 94% of the businesses will never become large caps. So that means you need to learn fundamental analysis, how to analyze your business, but then the most money is made when you buy a small cap and it becomes a large cap. The example is a Infosys of 1980s, a Wipro of 1980s, a Mindtree. You have so many pharma companies, Dr. Reddy, you have Cipla, so many others. So when we are coming into the market, let's understand the structure of this market. Now let me spend about 15 minutes trying to give you the structure of this market. Now here, you have three friends here. In this market, you have three friends. Balance sheet. Without knowing the balance sheet, you cannot do anything here. Balance sheet and study of the business models is called fundamental analysis. That is your friend number one. It takes about 3 to 4 months to start understanding the balance sheet from an investor's point of view, not from a chartered accountant point of view. I haven't seen many chartered accountants making money because they see it from a taxation point of view. If you want to make money, you have to learn how to read the balance sheet from an investor's point. Then your second friend is a technical chart. I'll be coming in detail on the technical chart. And your ability to manage a risk. Like today, I was managing about 50,000 rupees of risk, and overall, we made about 2,10,000 rupees on a good day. For example, let's see what did the traders make today. Now, if you see here, this is the link here. I'll just share it with you here. These are the professional traders who trade under me. Now, this trader was also trading call options and put options, and he booked a profit of 1,19,000 in a day. Yesterday, 1,46,000. Every day I shortlist one trader whose trade was the best, 65.22. And if you go here, a 9,45,000 rupees of profit in a single day, 61, 1 lakh. This is what the market is. So this money is very exciting, but then you have to work hard to get the required skills so that this money can become yours. So here, risk management. Now, what are your enemies? Your biggest enemies in the stock market are your emotions. Tell me, guys, those who lost money, you made losses. Did it happen at some stage you couldn't control your emotions and suddenly your losses became uncontrollable? Say yes if that happened to you. That is very common, very common. So, emotional control is extremely important provided you have a. How do you control your emotions? If you have a process in place. It's your emotions that will kill you here if you don't know how to handle them. Second, dependency on others. I've coached almost 6,500 people in the last 12 months now. A lot of them trade with me, under me. And the key is that in 6 months, you have to become independent. In 1 year, you should be trading this like a pro without depending on anybody. Another enemy is looking for a shortcut. I've seen too many people running after a broker or a algo or a strategy, thinking that there is a shortcut to make money here. There is no shortcut, guys. There is a shortcut to lose money. What is the shortcut to lose money? Just come here and they will take it from you, and lack of skill. Now, on tomorrow morning, guys, tomorrow is a Wednesday. Tomorrow morning, do you have a control as to what price the market will open up? क्या आपको कंट्रोल है कल सुबह क्या भाव पे बाजार खुलेगा? Yes or no? No. Very good. Your answer is that means you and me, who are we? We are the retail. हम लोग retail हैं. We have no control. But if nobody was in control, market will not open. So who creates this market? We trade the market, but we don't create this. This market is created by and controlled by first the FIIs, foreign institutional investors, mutual funds. There are more than 1,000 mutual funds, insurance companies like LIC, public banks, private banks. Every bank has a department called Treasury from where they trade the market. Bankers are some of the biggest traders in the world. Big corporates and big brokers. They control the market, they create the market. And what are the markets they create? The stock market, the derivative market, the commodity market, and the forex market. Now, there are two choices. Either you try to fight with them and win with them every day, or find out what are they doing and do the same thing. Number one, fight them. Number two, learn what they are doing and do the same thing. Which one will make you a profitable trader? Number one or number two, guys? कौन सा आपको profitable trader बनाएगा? Number two. Exactly. And that's what professional traders know. Now, will they send you a SMS? Will they do you a WhatsApp? No. So where do you find out what are they doing? And there is one place where you can find it out, and that is a technical chart. Your best friend in this market is a technical chart and a balance sheet. We are talking about balance sheet. Balance sheet is for portfolio building. Technical chart is to trade options, to trade futures, to trade commodity, to trade forex. Now, under me, I have traders who trade with a 10,000 rupees of capital also and 5 crore rupees of capital also. So now let's go into the nitty-gritties of that. Now here, let's look at the market. This is the Indian market. This is the last 21 years of our market. Let's go into little technical charts. There are, on a technical chart, there are two dimensions. There is a x-axis and there is a y-axis, guys. X-axis and y-axis. On the x-axis is the time, on the y-axis is the price. The most basic chart is called a line chart, which is based on the closing prices. line chart based on closing prices, and this one we hardly use much. This is a bar chart which consists of four prices: open, high, low, and close. The most popular chart is called a candlestick chart, which consists of bodies and wicks. This is a Heinkanashi chart, which consists of 8 prices. Then this is a Renko chart, which consists of brick movements, and there is a point and figure chart. So, and charts exist on multiple time frame. This is a monthly chart where every candle is 1 month. Green candle tells you price has gone up. Red candle tells you when the price has gone down. This is a weekly chart where every candle represents 1 week. This is a daily chart where every candle represents 1 day. And then there are intraday charts. It can be a 5-minute chart, a 10-minute chart, a 15-minute chart, and a 30-minute chart, and so on and so forth. Now, let's go to the daily chart of this market. Now, let's see the pattern. Market regularly corrects. What does in how many directions does the market move? Yes, look at the chart and tell me in how many directions does the stock market move? 3 directions. Very good. Up direction, down directions, and sideways direction. Now, let's do very basic analysis on a big chart. The biggest crash that we saw was the crash of 2008. This was the crash of 2008, where there was a rally for 1, 2, 3, 4. There was a 5-year rally that happened. And if I pick it up from here and put a Fibonacci chart here, this is a Fibonacci levels, the natural numbers that occur in our universe and the natural ratios. All the planets are in Fibonacci ratios. Our bodies are in Fibonacci ratios. You cut a tree, the circles are in Fibonacci ratios, and the market moves in Fibonacci ratios. So here we saw that the price, when it was coming down, it was not coming down just like that. See here, it went up here. First correction, 23% retracement. Stick around here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. Drop down to a 38% retracement. Then was here for about 4 months. And then drop down to a golden Fibonacci, which is an amazing opportunity always. Stuck around here for 5, 6 months, and if you see, then it again moved up. So this was one of the major corrections that happened. Let's go forward. And now this one, if you see this move that happened, this one did not give such a big correction of 61%, but it did give a 38% retracement. I'm just looking at the very basics here. It just gave me a 38% retracement. Then let's look at other correction. Now this is another move that happened here. This one also gave a 50% retracement. What was the retracement? 50% retracement. And now, if I see this one here, see this was the COVID of March. And how much did the market correct? 61%, remember? What was the last time the market corrected 61%? Let's see how many of you, कितनों को याद है? अभी कितने साल पहले 61% का रिट्रेसमेंट हुआ था? विच ईयर? 2008. वेरी गुड वर्षिल प्रसाद, यू आर अ गुड क्लास. शिव ने बोला 2008 में हुआ था. आई एम लाइकिंग यू गाइस. थैंक यू फॉर द पार्टिसिपेशन. यू आर अ डार्लिंग, all of you. So now let's build it now. Now let's look at basics. We have built a logic now. Now this is the COVID move. If you see here, 20 days ago, I sold everything I had, all the stocks I had, and I am sitting on pure cash. मेरे पोर्टफोलियो में आज की डेट में एक भी स्टॉक नहीं है, एक भी नहीं, सब बेच दिए. और पिछले कुछ 10 दिनों में कम से कम 20-25 लाख का अच्छा प्रॉफिट आया है ऑप्शंस. So now here, let's see here. This is the level I have made. Now tell me, based on the experience from 2005 to 2020, 15 साल का एक्सपीरियंस, और जो आपको सिखाया अभी, 23% retracement is 15,986, 38% retracement is 14,336. Now looking at this, is it a time to buy the stocks or is it a time to get out of the stocks? You tell me now. I know you're very excited about buying and doing stuff, but the fact is, this market is going into a correction for the next 6 months. 6 महीना correction है. ये correction में how will you, and this will give you a great opportunity to buy quality stocks in the next 3 to 6 months. पर पता तो होना चाहिए कौन से वाला खरीदना है, कौन से वाला बेचना है. Most people don't buy stocks, they just buy a bouquet. एक टाटा खरीदा, एक बाटा खरीदा, एक टीसीएस ले लिया, एक मारुति ले लिया, एक रिलायंस ले लिया. Okay, now are you clear so far in this? Shall we move forward? Great. Now, one of the opportunities that I've identified in the last 3-4 days is this. Now, this is Reliance that we are looking at. Anyway, I'll come to that. But before that, मैं आता हूं इस पे अभी जरा एक चीज रह गई. Now here, let's come back to there. Now, most people, when I talk to them about the stock market, they only know the stock. They only know the stock. Now, stock is very limited. What is the property of a stock? It can give you profit only when the price goes up. You will lose money if the price goes down. That's why stock is mostly used only for long-term portfolio building. Stock is mostly used only for long-term portfolio building. Thank you very much, Rajaguru, Karun, Praveen. Okay, so here, and some very nice comments are coming. Thank you very much. So, stocks are great for long-term portfolio building, but not for trading. The second product, better than stock, is a future. Future can give you profit in two directions, up and down directions. And the favorite product that I have is options. Options, I'm an option lover. Options can give profit in three directions, up, down, and side, up, down, and side. It can give you profit in three directions. Now, let's go here. Before I move a little further, let's check out Warren Buffett indicator for India. Everybody knows Warren Buffett. This is the indicator of Warren Buffett, one of the most respected indicators in the world. And now it says this indicator says Indian stock market is significantly overvalued. It is significantly over. I can share this. Somebody says, can you share this? Most. I can share this. Not a problem. So here, now this is and according to this, India in the next 1 year is likely to give 1.1% returns. I'm sure you're not interested in a 1.1% returns. Okay. Then let's cross check somewhere else, which is called the P of Nifty. What is the price to equity of Nifty? Anything more than 20 is a very expensive market. And if I see here in this, let's check it out. See here, these are the P ratios we are looking at here. Now, this is the P of the market. This was the P in the crash of 2008, 2004, 2008. This was the Corona 17.5. Right now is 26. Very expensive. Get out. Learn to short. But then, what will you do when the market is coming down? It will be useless for you if you don't know futures and options. Let's take an example. Today, Tata Steel came down. This was Tata Steel today. Tata Steel came down. So if you had bought a stock of Tata Steel in the morning, by evening, would you have made money or would you have lost money, guys? You would have lost money. Was it your mistake or is it the property of the stock? Was it your mistake or was it the property of the stock? It's a property of the stock, not your mistake. Right? It's a property of the stock. Let's take it separate. This is Tata Steel. Tata Steel को अलग कर लेते. Tata Steel. Now, Tata Steel, okay, this is Tata Steel stock. Now, another choice you had is that you could have bought a Tata Steel future. Second product called future, where the minimum you have to buy is 425. And if you see in the stock, if you buy 425 stock, it will cost you about 5,61,000. But in the futures, you can buy that only for 1,80,000. And another, you don't have to own any Tata Steel stocks to trade a future. And if I look at future, what was the capital? 1,80,000. What is the move? This is the move. Entry, exit. How much? Of 49 rupees move. How much money you would have made? On a 1,80,000, your profit would have been 425 into 49. You would have made a decent profit of 20,825 on a 1 lakh divided by 1,80,000 into 100. You would have made an 11.5% return on your capital on a single day. Then the third option, a very low cost option, was a future of Tata Steel, or put option of Tata Steel. Let's say I'm looking at a 1340 put option. The 1340 put option, how much you would have made in the future? 12%. And if you see the option here, would have given you a very decent 59% return in a single day. That's why if you want to do intraday and swing trading, your products are not stock, they are futures and options. They're futures and options. So that's why if you want to trade the market, you need to be very proficient in stocks, futures, and options. Stocks are 8,000. Futures are about 150. Then there is a Nifty, there is a Bank Nifty, there is a Fin Nifty. Then there are commodity futures, which is futures of gold, silver, natural gas, crude oil, and five metals. And then options are available almost in commodities, stocks, indices, and also forex. So these are the products to trade. Now, the $1,000,000 questions comes: how will you make this kind of a money? How will you make this kind of a? And the answer is that you need to understand the 9 dimensions of the market. Your traditional education is of no use in the stock market. Sorry to break your heart. Your traditional education, your MBA, your MTech, whatever you have done, your engineering, your doctor, your medical, is of no use. How many of you with experience can tell me that your traditional education doesn't work here? Please say yes if you agree with this statement of mine. I didn't make any money in the stock market till I put my MTech IIT degree in one side. I'm very proud of it, but I put it on one side. It's a different ball game altogether, and you have to understand the ball game. बहुत पैसा है, पैसा बहुत है, पर उसके लिए जिसके पास जिगरा है, जिसके पास मेहनत का एक माता है, you need to have a lot of there. So that's what you have to look for. You need to have that mindset here if you want to go for it. Now, let's go and check out these 9 dimensions of the market. So, if you want to become a good trader and an investor, you need to understand these 9 dimensions of the market. Now, let's go. Would you like to know about these 9 dimensions of the market? Great. So, let's talk a little about the 9 dimensions of the market. What are these 9 dimensions of the market? The first dimension and the most important dimension of the market is the price. Okay, guys. So here, let's look at the 9 dimensions of the market. Now, if I go here, these are the 9 dimensions of the market. Price, fundamental technical mismatch, candlestick patterns, volume, open interest, volatility, momentum, multiple time frame analysis, and sector rotation. So let's go into that and check out what these are. Okay. Now, I'm a coach and also a professional trader. And every day I trade with about 10 lakh rupees of capital in front of my traders, and they can practice with me and trade with me. Now, the key is your profits have to be bigger, your losses have to be smaller. Profits have to be bigger, losses have to be smaller. And this is the key principle. Now, if you see this month, if I check out October turned out a very good month. Here, this is October. October gave me a profit of almost 5,71,000 on my 10 lakh rupees. Today, my profit was about 2,12,000 rupees, but yesterday I also booked a loss of 19,000 rupees. And if you see here, this month, just in 2 days, I'm already at 19%. Last month was a 57% return on my capital. But what time I'm trading? Mostly options. I'm not trading stocks. I'm mostly trading futures and options. This is what I am trading. So here, that you can do only if you understand the first dimension, which is the price. Now here, let's check out. This is the market. What is the state? Euphoria. In my 20 years of a trading career, one thing I have learned is that when your dhobi, your newspaper guy, and your sabjiwala starts giving you tips to buy stocks, it is a great time to get out. Can you agree with this statement of mine? When your dhobi, your paperwala, your sabjiwala starts giving you tips about stock market, it's time to get out. Because they are the last one to know. They are the last one to know. So here, now what happened is, till here, now this is a very strange phenomena that happened. Till this level here, yahan tak, till here, market made by FII and DII. यहां तक ये लेवल तक 15,400 तक market was made by FIIs and DIIs, and this is a retail euphoria. The same phenomena occurred in November, December, January 2007, early 2008, when there was a RCOM IPO. RCOM IPO was there. This is a retail euphoria. And in this time, when retail is buying the common public, what are the FIIs doing? Let's check it out. Now, if you see here, I'll just share it with you. Now, if you see, in whole of October, they have sold 25,572 crores. And if you see here, this one is already moving down, and this, I think, is the first target of the market in the coming months, 15,433, because market is cyclic. Because market try, what is the price doing? The price is trying to attain a balance, which you can see from multiple ways. Like, say, let me put a very simple Bollinger Band. This is a Bollinger Band here, and I apply. This was made by John Bollinger. I've known him personally. So here, now, this is where was a giveaway. This is where, this was where you know that now the trap has been laid, because this gap is called, it's a candlestick pattern called an exhaustion gap. Exhaustion gap. This is an exhaustion gap, and which combined with RSI and volume is a great giveaway that the party is over. So this is party over. Party over. Go home. This candle is called party over. Go home candle. Now here, see here, second candle getting formed called bearish engulf. It is engulfing candle. Candlestick patterns were invented by Japanese about 300 years ago, I think. Steve Nissen is called the father of candlesticks. He has written some very good books on candlesticks. Now here, started moving down, and we see it is already, so this is the nearby target we are looking at, where price is trying to attain balance here. But if I go to the weekly chart here, the story is entirely different. On a weekly chart, which is the long-term trend, the downside has just started and the balance will be somewhere here, 15,200. And now here, let me take this away. And now I'm trying to see it from a different perspective altogether. And I say, let me check this out from the yearly trend. I'm adding into this the yearly trend, which most of the investors are looking. They are not interested in day-to-day movements. This is the yearly trend. And we see here this yearly trend. What is the price doing? The price eventually comes to the yearly trend line, which is also called the balance line. It's called the balance line here. This is the balance line. And see here, eventually you will see the pattern is very clear. The price will come back to the balance line, which will give me a target of about 15,440. Let me do a third confirmation. I'll take this also away. And I'm looking at, there are multiple, there are 50 ways you can confirm it. Let's say I'm going into another very MACD, moving average convergence divergence, 1226 moving average crossovers. And I see here a very clear divergence has already started coming on a weekly chart, just there. Now, for most people, it is just a green and a red. For a trader, these are lakhs and lakhs of rupees. Because with this, you can find out what are the FIIs and the DIIs doing. Who controls the market, guys? You or me, or the FIIs and DII? Who controls the market? It is the FIIs and the DIIs. Right? Okay, guys, before I go into the next dimension, let me introduce myself in brief. I've been talking for almost 1 hour and 20 minutes. So, for those who joined late, I think I haven't introduced myself so far. Let me do that in brief, then we'll go to the other dimensions. Okay. Is it okay if the session extends by 10-15 minutes beyond 11 o'clock? Okay, I'll try to finish it by 11, just in case. Okay, that's me, guys. My name is Yogeshwar Vashishtha. I'm a civil engineer by profession. I've done my MTech from IIT Roorkee in 1989. My international certification in management from South America, Peru, and my advanced courses in trading and investing from Pristine Academy of USA and other places. And I had 3 phases in my career. First, I was NRI working with Skanska. Then I came back to India, became a full-time trader, and eventually from 2010 onwards, I became a trading coach and a full-time trader. This is my MTech degree, guys. I'm very proud of it. And when I had this degree, my father was so happy. Now, this is the company I started my career with, Skanska. Have you seen the movie Uri, guys? How many of you have seen the movie Uri? Yes. Okay, a lot of you have seen the movie Uri. There is a hydropower project called Uri Hydropower Project. I was the chief geologist for that project from 1991 to 1996. I was the chief geologist. There we dug about 22 kilometers of tunnels. We had a powerhouse and we had a penstock. That was my first project with Skanska in India. Then from there, I was transferred to Sri Lanka, where I worked on Kukuleganga hydropower project. Then I was in Sweden and Norway. And my last project was the Yunkan hydropower project in South America, Peru. About 4 years, I used to stay in one country, then move to another country. And the stock market touched me when I was in Sri Lanka in the Kukuleganga hydropower project. There I met a professional trader. His name was Jeff. And it was pure good luck, guys, because till that time my image of the stock market was stock market is gambling. We became friends. He started introducing me to it, and what gave me a lot of confidence that he used to live trade in front of me, and I knew the money was real. He was making more money trading crude oil and natural gas in a single day than I was making in a whole month. And I knew this was a profession. But then he was my friend. He taught me bits and pieces. It was not structured learning. From there, I was transferred to South America, Peru, Yungan Hydropower Project, and I decided to take it seriously. I enrolled myself for an online course of Pristine Academy of USA. And that became the turning point of my life. There is no substitute to a formal, proper learning. That's one thing I've learned. And I remember at that time in 2002, I paid a fees of 3 lakh rupees. That was 1 month of my salary at that time. People thought I was crazy. My wife liked it, and everybody else didn't support me. But I'm a little adamant, so I knew this is a profession. Continued to learn from 2002 to 2006. While doing the job in Peru, I practiced my trading. By 2006, I was making about 10% a month on my capital. I knew this profession was for real, and in February 2007, I was transferred to Scotland. I quit, came back to India in Mumbai, and became a full time trader. My best year was the crash of 2008. As you can see today, in what direction has the market gone? Today, if we look at the market, let's see the direction of the market. Now, here, this is the direction of the market. The market has gone down. Market has moved down. Normally, most people will equate this with a there. So for latecomers, this is my son's account. He booked a profit of 40,000 rupees. My younger one, Siddhant, booked a profit of 73,000 rupees. Then my account, and I booked a profit of 37,000 rupees. And I also did a family account, HUF account, and there I booked a profit of 60,000 rupees. So 2,10,000 rupees was the profit today, on roughly about 20 lakh rupees of capital, which was about 10% in a single day. But what was I trading? Just options. If you'll see, it is options, options, and options. So here, so that's what. So, and in this year, in 2008, I made a profit of 1 crore rupees. And I knew this is a very serious profession I'm going into. And I knew this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. So I started practicing. And, by 2009, I was well established as a trader. And 2010 gave me another wonderful opportunity. And here, from 2010 to 2012, I was part of this wonderful group of international traders. God was kind on me, and I became part of this group for 2 years. And my trading, the fine tuning happened. They're some of the top traders of the world. Learned a lot from them. I was very curious, and they're all coaches. They train, they coach. So I asked them, "Yeah, you make such good money. Why do you train? Why do you coach?" He said, "Because trading is a very lonely profession. Sitting in front of the computer for the whole day, making money is very exciting in the start, but eventually you will get bored to it. We coach and teach so that we can train others and in the process learn ourselves." And that motivated me to become a coach. So now, then in 2012, I started working on a mentoring model of my own. This is my company, Pathfinder's Trainings. This is John Bollinger, guys, the inventor of Bollinger Band. I know him personally. Remember the Bollinger Bands I showed you? So this is John Bollinger, inventor of Bollinger Bands. And this was my first batch of 35 students in December 2012 in Mumbai. After that, more than 125 batches like that passed out, mostly in Mumbai, some in Bangalore, some in Chennai, a few in Pune, some in Delhi, and a few in Calcutta. But since everybody couldn't come to Mumbai and I couldn't go to all the places since I'm a full time trader, in 2015, my course became totally online. And since then, more than 6,000 people have already been part of this course. I don't believe in 1 day, 2 day trainings. So I run a lifetime of a training and a coaching, which I'll tell you about later on. But this is for serious people because I believe to make a few lakh rupees in a single day, you need to have that right mindset and hard work. And you need to pass an interview first. You need to pass an interview. And if you feel that you fit into that, then we take you into the coaching. So that is, I'll tell you about that later. Okay, so now on a personal front, I'm married to Dharmishtha, who's also a full time trader. And that's my wife Dharmishtha, guys. We celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary last year. Then, yeah, that's the one, 2020. We like to travel, so I travel a lot. This COVID stopped us, but January I'll be in US for about a month, meeting my sons and traveling there. And after that, the plan is, I think Paris is the next place I'll go. Now, two boys, guys, both studying in US. Vedant, he's doing his fourth year computer engineering. He'll do his MBA, and then he'll join my business. And this is Siddhant, the younger one. He's studying in Purdue University, which is the top 10 in US in computer science and data science. And he's doing his second year. He's a very proficient algorithmic trader. Very proficient algorithmic trader. I love to travel, and I believe the most important thing you earn in life is time, good relationships, and good health. And money is a great enabler. Money is like the blood in the body, invisible but essential. Okay. So now this is like to travel. This is with Shamak Dower. He has written a book called The Laws of the Spirit World. So that became our common connect. This is Italy, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And let me find the full family pic. Yeah, this is all of us in Germany. I think about 2 years back. So that is there. So that's more on a personal front, guys. I love to travel. I love to read. I love to meditate. And I do my yoga every morning. So that's me on a personal front, guys. So now Let's go and find out more about those dimensions now. More about those dimensions. By the way, to do my training, I need serious people. Our training starts every Saturday, but I'm starting a special training tomorrow during Diwali season, which is considered the most auspicious. So I have a batch of 15 people, a training that will be starting tomorrow, and I have about 12 seats that are still open. Three were filled about 2-3 hours ago. I announced the batch today. But you cannot take an admission directly. You have to pay 1,000 rupees advance today, give an interview tomorrow. If you pass the interview, the 1,000 rupees would be adjusted in the course fees. If you fail the interview, it will be refunded back to you immediately. Looking for serious people willing to work hard and have a mindset of to make at least about 5 lakh rupees a month. How many of you are willing to give the interview, guys, tomorrow morning? I haven't even told you the fees yet. Let me see who is the serious one. I have only 12 seats left. Two batches I've announced. One is starting tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and another one is starting on Saturday. Tomorrow, I have a special batch was requested because Diwali is there, and a lot of people want to start during Diwali because there are holidays. I'll tell you about that, but let's go into the 9 dimensions of the market. Okay, fine. I'll tell you about the course first. Many people are asking about the course first. Fine, let me go there and then we will touch base with the 9 dimensions. Again, I'm not finished there. Okay, guys, here, this is another thing. Those who stay till the end, lucky draw, 5,000 rupees of prize. Now here, this is the batches that passed out in the start. About 125 batches. All kind of people come and learn. My youngest student is 12 years old. My oldest student is 78 years old. About 90% are male, 10% are females. I would love to have more women learning. Learn yourself, teach your wife, teach your children. So now this is the training. Let me tell you about training before I go back into the dimensions. It is a lifetime of a stock market training and mentoring with live trading and lifetime of mentoring by me. The course fees is 47,000 rupees all inclusive, and credit card EMIs are available. So this is the training, but you can't pay me 47,000 rupees today. You can only give 1,000 rupees advance, give an interview tomorrow. If you pass the interview, then it will be adjusted into the course fees. If you fail the interview, it will be given back to you. The success rate is about 60%. Out of 10 people who give tokens, about 6 people pass, 4 don't. This is the way the training goes, you know. So tomorrow at 4 o'clock, the training starts. So tomorrow 4 o'clock, I personally talk to all the people first. Once you have passed the interview, then you do the balance payment. And then 4 o'clock in the evening, I would like to talk to you personally first. And once I've talked to you, then in the night at 9 o'clock is the orientation session. Training start tomorrow. So why do I talk to you first? Because it is not a training, it is a mentoring. Means my availability should be there for life. And I love to trade and coach. I have a team of about 20 people there to help you and assist you. But आपका लेना देना मेरे साथ है. So I love to coach, I love to trade. So tomorrow 4 o'clock training is starting. 4 o'clock I'll talk to each one of you. Then in the night, 9 o'clock is the orientation session, the introduction session. After that, a 2-hour recording will be sent to you where you have to do your goal setting and your psychometric testing. You know, then the 30 hours of a recorded session would be given to you. So, which will build your foundation, how to read a balance sheet, how to, go ahead and do the charts, strategies, and other things that will be given. So, 1 month you prepare to do live trading. After that, your live trading practice starts with me, which is 2 times in a month, first and third Wednesday from 9 in the morning till 3:30. Recordings are available. Recordings will be available to you full 1 year. So here in this live trading session, you are trading with me. I am trading at my end. You are trading at your end. And at least one holiday you plan to take in a month. Second one, even if you listen to a recording, I'm okay. But ideally, if you can attend both, that will be fine. So 24 live trading sessions. Then second and fourth Thursday in the night, there is a live learning session where I pick up a topic and I give you that topic, and then we work on that particular topic. Then every Friday you are given an important topic session, and over a weekend you are expected to spend about 2-3 hours. So my requirement is that on a weekday in the night, if you are able to give half an hour to 1 hour, and on the weekend, if you are able to give 2-3 hours, then you are ready for this course. I know you are doing a job. The course has been designed accordingly. How many of you can give about half an hour to 1 hour every day in the night and about 2-3 hours in the weekends? Please say yes if that is what you can spare. And you're targeting an income of about 3 to 5 lakh rupees a month. So here, this is how. Then there is a lifetime mentoring that happens every Thursday, which is 4 sessions in a month, 48 sessions in a year, and 480 sessions in 10 years. And here I live trade. So there are 6 live trading sessions every month. 2 are of 6 hours duration and 4 are of 1 hour duration, and recordings are available. No minimum capital requirement. Everybody starts with a small capital of 5, 10, 10,000, 15,000 in the learning phase, but gradually, depending on how much you want to earn, you will bring in your capital. You target to make about 10% a month on your capital. Today I made 10% in a day, but every day it is not there. You target to make about 10 to 20% a month trading futures and options, 24% a year building a stock portfolio. Then the key is the strategies. Over a period of 20 years, I have developed a lot of proprietary strategies, which you will be able to learn and deploy. Later on, even if you want to do algorithmic tradings, these strategies would be very useful for you. Many of them have got a hit rate of 70 to 80%. So, one strategy itself takes about a week, and there are about 50 strategies. So, think how much time will it take to master it. Then I know many of you would like a EMI. So we have a tie-up with all the major banks' credit cards for a credit card EMI, and credit card EMI is available at very, very nominal rates. No paperwork is required. And after you are trained, you can build your own portfolio. You don't have to go to anybody for portfolio building. You can build your own portfolio. You can do intraday trading, long and short, options, future, commodity, forex. You can also do swing trading, where you can catch a week's move or 10-day moves. And I make you very proficient in options, my favorite product, and you can make money when the price is going down. So how can you pay 1,000 rupees advance today to me? You can do it by GPay, PhonePe, Paytm, or on my website. I'll just tell you how. And today, since it is a Dhanteras day, I think this is a very auspicious day. So I have a special offer today for people who will give, advances, and I will take about 10 tokens. I'll not, even though I have 12 seats. So in this particular batch, I'll be able to give only 6. I have to keep 6 for people who have already confirmed and booked. So if I take 10 tokens, I know 6 will pass. That is what my ratio is in the interview tomorrow. So today, the 10 people who will give me the advance token get a 10% Dhanteras discount. Instead of 47,000, you pay 42,300 and you save 4,700 plus. I'm also giving you a very special 0% no interest EMI. If you have any major credit card, plus 7 trading and investing ebooks. And the live course starts tomorrow evening at 4 o'clock. And it starts by me talking to you personally over the phone. And then an introduction and orientation session in the night at 9 o'clock. So this is the offer for today. And where can you pay? The first simple way to pay is you can do 1,000 rupees, fully refundable, PhonePe, GPay, or Paytm on my personal mobile number 9967070595. I'll only be taking 10 tokens, so it will be on a first come, first basis. The moment I have 10, I'll stop because that's the maximum interviews we will take. And another is you can go on my website. This is my website, pathfinderstrainings.in. And here, there is do a free registration first. Once you've done the free registration, then you can go to my paid training say. This is the paid course. And here, there is 1,000 rupees advance link that is there. You can use this link to pay the 1,000 rupees directly to me on the website. This 1,000 rupees, by the way, is fully refundable. So if we feel you won't fit in, you get your money back immediately. If I feel or if you feel you will not fit in, then you can ask for a refund. That is a two-way that we are looking for. So this is the free one here. Now, this is the course details. Everything I told you here, this is the course details that are there of the lifetime of the course. Please come here only if you are serious. And I expect you to earn your fees back in 6 months. That should be the target. Whatever you're paying me in 6 months, you should be able to recover it back. So those who want to give an interview tomorrow, guys, you can start giving your advances now. I already received a few on my GPay. On token number 10, I will stop, guys. I've received 3 on the GPay just now. So once you pay, guys, tell me there so that I can confirm to you. So for an interview, I've got 1,000 rupees from Kanika Raj. The last 4 digits of your mobile are 2471. So one gone, yeah. Kanika Raj, I have received yours. Then the second one I have received on GPay is Mr. Nava Nathin. Sorry, sir, if I pronounced it wrong. Mr. Suresh Kumar. The last 4 digits of your mobile are 1604. So 2 gone out of 10. Then the third one I have received just now is from Mr. Subodh Purohit. The last 4 digits of your mobile are 5934. So out of 10, 3 gone now. Let me just open up my Paytm also, guys, if somebody has paid there. Just a minute. I'm not done. I still have those dimensions, guys. I've just received one on Paytm by Mr. Raja Guru. Mr. Raja Guru, I've received your 1,000 rupees from Paytm. So I will go to that, find the 1,000 rupees are there. Is everybody okay if I extend it by about 20 more minutes, because I would like to finish those 9 dimensions? Is it okay if I take an extra 20 minutes? I definitely will not be finished by 11. And I promise I won't like to finish it. So, okay, I've 4 gone now. 4 tokens gone, 6 left. So I'll keep on, Another thing, all those who are paying me tokens, on website I can easily check out, because names and everything is available. But on this Paytm, PhonePe, or GPay, sometimes your full mobile number is not visible. So if you have paid to me by GPay, Paytm, or PhonePe, please WhatsApp your full name and email ID on my mobile number after the payment, so that I know your full name and your email ID. After the session is finished, I will be, giving, a confirmation by my personal email ID. And another thing, guys, I know some of you cannot afford it. I know some of you cannot afford it. How many of you can't afford it? कितने लोग afford नहीं कर सकते? Honestly बताइए, कोई बात नहीं है, हम सबकी अलग अलग परिस्थिति होती है. Some can afford, some can't afford. Please say yes if you can't afford. Great, fine, fantastic. So, do one thing. Make sure you do a free registration on the website. And what I will do on Monday, my team will call you, all those who have said I cannot. And if your case is genuine, there is a very small free course I run for people who are financially poor, and I'll see if I can fit some of you there. That course is not taken by me, that is taken by one of my trainers. Okay, and there's an EMI facility. That's why the EMI is there. So this credit card EMI is there, costs only about 4,000 rupees a month. 4,000 rupees a month. I'm sure you can afford 4,000 rupees a month. Interest I am bearing. My aim is to take stock market to as many people as possible. I'm also a Rotarian, guys. I'm part of Rotary Club of Hiranandani Estate, and for every rupee that you will give me, for the 47,000 rupees that you will give me, 20% of that will go into educating poor people, poor students who are not financially capable, and I would like to train them. So I do that once a month. For tribals, people whose fathers' parents are not well off, and your money will fund them also. Right? So I've received, but if you want to learn directly under me, then you have to be part of this course. मेरे से सीखना है तो इस course में आना पड़ेगा. Okay, one more gone on the website. I've just received 1,000 rupees from Chai to Che. Chai to Che. Last 4 digits of your mobile are 4545. Guys, जिन्होंने पे कर दिया, please मुझे लिख दीजिए, so that I know that I have received it. So I'll be taking 10 tokens at the most. Okay, I've also received now from Subodh Purohit, then Shail Putz, and others also paying. But let me first just लिखते जाइए प्लीज. मैं जरा पहले टॉपिक ले लेते हैं अभी. और दिवाली है, कुछ अच्छा सा सीख के जाते हैं यहाँ पे. Now, let's go to Reliance Industries. Let me give you a trading opportunity. Let me give you a trading opportunity. अभी जो दूसरा हमारा डिमेंशन है, चलो डिमेंशन पे चलते हैं. 11:30 बजेंगे, चलेगा क्या? मैंने मेरी वाइफ से परमिशन ले ली है, आप अपनी वाइफ से परमिशन ले लीजिएगा. Fair enough? I've taken permission from my wife. You take permission from your wife. We are sitting till 11:30. मुझे बैच बहुत पसंद आ रहा है. Not even a single negative comment so far. और जो जो लोग अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते हैं, मेरी टीम आपको कॉल करेगी और आपके लिए कुछ ना कुछ अफोर्डेबल तो मैं निकाल ही लूंगा. डोंट वरी. करुण बोलता है दौड़ेगा सर, वाइफ स्लीपिंग. हाँ, करुण इज फ्रॉम हिमाचल. Himachal is a lovely place, Karan. I was in Shimla a few years ago in Club Mahindra, and what a lovely place it is. Okay, now let's go to this one. Now here, if we go here on this, just a minute here. These are the 9 dimensions. Price के बारे में हमने बात करी. So, guys, I'll just check. I know many of you have paid. I'll just check after I do this. ये मेरा प्रॉमिस था कि मैं 9 dimensions बताऊंगा, तो वो जरूर बताने पड़ेंगे. इसके बाद मैं चेक कर लेता हूं. जिसको पे करना है वो पे करते जाइए, मैं कंफर्म कर दूंगा एंड में. So now let's look at another dimension called fundamental technical mismatch. अभी वॉरेन बफेट ने क्या बोला? वॉरेन, everybody understands हिंदी guys? हिंदी सबको आती है? No. Many people from South don't know, so I'll stick to English. I understand many of my South Indian friends don't know. Fine, fair enough. Do you know Chinese, guys? Yes or no? Even I don't know Chinese, so we'll definitely not speak in Chinese. In any case, they are not doing good things in Arunachal. So here, fundamental technical mismatch. Now, what it says is, okay, my GPay number, somebody says, can you share? Sure, I can just share it. Give me a minute. Here, this is the number here. I'm just sharing the number here. Okay. Now, abhi, let's look at the option opportunity. Option opportunity ढूंढते हैं, चलो. Now, the second dimension is fundamental technical mismatch. That is a fundamental technical mismatch here. This is the fundamental technical. What did Warren Buffett say? I told you in the start. Warren Buffett said that in the end, in the short term, the price can go anywhere, but in the long term, it will go and kiss the balance sheet. In the long term, it will go and kiss the balance sheet. So now, let's look at another balance sheet that I purposely didn't show you so far, which is Reliance Industries, the richest man in India. Now, this is the balance sheet of Reliance Industries. You will be shocked. March 17, Reliance Industries was making a profit of 96 rupees per share with all the euphoria and expansion. Now, the profit has reduced from 96 rupees per share to 49 rupees per share. Let me share it with you. Karun says, but how to identify which price is kissing the balance sheet? अभी तो तुमको करुण से भी 1 हफ्ता हुआ है, तुम्हारी 3 दिन पहले तो मेरी बात हुई है तुमसे. 1 महीना लगेगा. Then you will understand the kiss part. So have patience. You're already in the course. So now here, so now tell me, Reliance, is it a strong balance sheet or is it a weak balance sheet? Strong है कि weak है? Weak balance sheet. Very good, Mr. Radhakrishnan Jagtap. Excellent. It is a weak balance sheet. Now, this gives the opportunities. Like here, if we go to the balance sheet of IRCTC, let's check out IRCTC financial ratios. दो एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं. This is financial ratios of IRCTC. And look at IRCTC on this one. Not this. एक मिनट ढूंढने दो. IRCTC money control. Financial ratios. Let's check out the key financial ratios of IRCTC here. This was IRCTC. Look at IRCTC. And this is where we are seeing an opportunity in Reliance. We are looking at the second dimension called fundamental technical mismatch. March 17, IRTTC was making a profit of 53 rupees per share. 53 rupees per share. Then March 18, 54 rupees per share. March 19, 19 rupees per share. March 20, 33. March 21. So its profit has gone down from 53 rupees per share to 11 rupees per share. Has the profit grown significantly? Your profit has gone down significantly. Check out and tell me. Has the profit gone up significantly or gone down significantly, guys? Gone down. अब हम आते हैं अपॉर्चुनिटी पे. Let's come to IRCTC. IRCTC. You look at IRCTC here. Now, IRCTC, let's check out IRCTC. Now, this is standard. This is IRCTC here. Now, there is a euphoria. And where is the reality of IRCTC? See, this is the reality. This is EUPHORI, euphoria by operators and public. Euphoria, and this one is Buffett case. Right? This is the Buffett case. And see here, a bearish engulf, a candlestick pattern that we are looking at. Then this is the Buffett case on this falling. And if I see, I think for the next 3 months, you can make money in this just by buying put options. Let's say you had from here till here. If we check this, how much is the money? The lot size of IRCTC is, I think, 13 something. Derivative IRCTC future. Lot size 1,625. And this was how much money? 1,625 into 437. This is a 7,10,000 rupees of profit if you are trading a future or an option. One other thing, Mr. Chaltu Che, you have paid 1,000 rupees on the website, but by mistake you have done an offline payment. Mr. Chaitu Che, you have done an offline payment. Please do online payment. So this will not be counted since this is offline. Please do online payment. By mistake, you have done an offline payment. Okay. You can do a GPay directly if you want. Fine, guys. So got it. Now let's go to Reliance Industries. Now this is Reliance Industries. Now this is Reliance Industries. Now let's look at Reliance Industries. Now this was Reliance Industries around this level. This was Reliance Industries here. And I'm also adding into this the yearly trend line now. Study, add study. The yearly trend line of Reliance. Apply. And this here was the first opportunity that came. So your trade was very simple. It is still there. I'm still in a Reliance short trade. Entry, stop loss, and a target. So what is the target? 2,100. 2,100. DHN says it a SMA 240? Yes. SMA 240 DHN. In a month, 20 trading days. In a year, 240 trading days. So if you take an average of 240 trading days, so you get the yearly average. You get the yearly. So now this is, now what is the opportunity? Capital required 1,50,000 rupees. 588 into 250. Potential profit 1,47,000. That is for the future. You will double your money. In an option, you can do the same thing with about a capital of 25,000 rupees, and the effect will be the same. Effect will be the same. Now you see here, you've already started seeing, and this is where you are looking at. So this is by understanding the balance and the imbalance. The way the stock market works is with a pendulum effect. What is a pendulum effect? If you see here, pendulum effect. Somebody says how to pay on the website. Just a minute. I think to pay on the website, this is the link. And guys, all those who want a free gift, please make sure that you do a free registration on the website. All those who said I cannot afford, on Monday somebody will call you and we'll see how we can help you. All those people who pass the interview become part of the course. A part of your course fees goes into educating the poor people, to whom I do not charge anything. I'm a Rotarian. In Rotary, we believe in service. Okay. And I expect you to, get back these fees, earn back these fees from the stock market in 6 months. Okay. So this is the fundamental, got the concept of fundamental technical mismatch, guys? The concept clear over? Everybody? Fine. Now let's go to the next very interesting one, which is volatility. I'm coming to volatility. Now, volatility is uncertain. Now, if I go here in this, let's move out here. And in the classes for risk management, I teach an indicator called ADX and ATR. ATR is the indicator that I look. Karun says, looks like my whole portfolio is a mismatch. Karun, it won't be a bad idea to exit right now. So now, but do your homework first. I've already given you your homework. Now here, let's see, add script. And I'm adding in this, let's check out this here. Add script, I'm adding in this a Nifty, the index. And now if you see here, this is the Nifty here. Now everything is looking almost the same here. Thoda lal hai, thoda hara hai. That's how it is moving. And here on this, I add an indicator called ATR. And I see here, market is moving these days 250 rupees per day. This ATR is 250, means the market is giving me a 250 rupees move every day. Now, just 1 month ago, it was moving 139 rupees in a single day. And if I go back to Corona time, see here, this was COVID. The same market was moving 724 rupees per day. Most people don't look at it this way. But the fact is, this is the key. This is the key. Where, just a minute. I've also received a payment on Phone Pay. Last 4 digits of your mobile are 2490. Yeah, just confirm that. So here, now in this, what I do is I pick up another one here called VIX, India VIX. Becoming a little technical now. And you see here, this is amazing. If you knew how to, this is the first time when the value of VIX during Corona went till 83. Normally it ranges between 10 and 30. And this one was a money minting opportunity. Money minting opportunity. This was there. So, and this I can check by, this is the option chain. In fact, I'll be making you an expert in the option chain on this. And this option chain is the key. This is the magic figure. आपको option trade करना है, आपको option chain read करनी आनी चाहिए. You should know how to read a option chain. Vijay say, what is the affiliate promo code? Nothing. Just leave it option. And this was the time you could have made a lot of money by being an option writer. And you have to learn how to be simultaneously be an option writer and an option buyer. Okay guys, thoda sa main thak gaya hu abhi. Let me drink some water. And now, last 15 minutes, I'm leaving for question answers. I promised I'll have a question answer session in the end. So those who have paid advances, very important, since most of you have paid by GPay or Paytm, please make sure without fail that if you paid by GPay, Paytm or PhonePe, please WhatsApp your full name and your email ID on the mobile number to which you paid. After this session is finished, I will send a recording of this session to all of you. You can pass it to your friends freely. You can do that. And I'll also be giving a confirmation of all those who have paid 1,000 rupees advance. Your interviews will start at 9:30 in the morning. 9:30 in the morning, your interviews will start. They will carry on till 2 o'clock, till 2, 3 o'clock. And once I've got the list of the people who have been selected, then you do the balance payment. And you have to do the balance payment before 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, I'll start talking individually to all the people who have passed. And then 9 o'clock in the 9, I'll have a orientation session. The course goes on. You'll also be getting ebooks, and the ebooks are normally, given. Karun say, when will we get the ebooks? Just ask the ebooks from Archana or Karun. And tomorrow, your interviews would be taken by my, manager, Nikhil Doshi. I'll be sharing Nikhil's number, and he's a very experienced trader, and he will be taking your interviews tomorrow. In the interview, will not be testing your stock market knowledge. We know you don't know. The aim of the interview is to know your profile, since mine is a very serious lifetime of a course. So I will go. This offer that is there, this is a special offer available only today. 2 batches I have announced. One is starting tomorrow, which is a special Diwali batch. Another batch is starting on 6th. In case I can't fit you in tomorrow's batch, then I will shift you to the 6th batch. But I'll try to fit as many people in a Diwali batch as possible, since holidays are coming here. So that's from my end today, guys. So please ask me your queries and your questions. Any queries, any questions, please ask me. And make sure you're doing a free registration. Everybody doing a free registration will get some free stuff on the website. And all those who said I can't afford, on Monday, a special team will be giving you a call, seeing how we can help you. Ashwani says lifetime mentoring के बारे में बताइए. अच्छा, let's go there. Let's understand the course once more. Okay, let's understand it again. It is a mentoring program, and you will remain connected with me till I am. It's lifetime means till my life. जब तक मेरी life है. And I'm 55 now. I have no plan of any retirement. I love my profession. I'm fit. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I do my yoga every morning. And my father is hale and hearty at 85. Touch wood. I want to last more than him. So here on this, so first orientation is there tomorrow. I'll talk to you. Then a session in the night at 9 o'clock. I know you are in job, so raat ko rakha hai. Then 1 month of foundation course. 1 month of foundation course, where you will learn how to read a balance sheet, how to read a technical chart, candlestick patterns, and various strategies. Then live trading sessions with me will happen 2 times in a month, full day, which is from 9 in the morning till 3:30 in the afternoon. So full day sessions. First and third Wednesday recordings are available. Then every Thursday, 12 to 1 in the afternoon, 4 times in a month, 48 times. That will be 1 hour session. Many people don't have the full day. So on every Thursday, there is a live trading session, which happens from 12 to 1 in the afternoon. That is the time most people are free in their office. Then topics will be taught second and fourth Thursday in the night, 9 to 11. And then important topics will be sent to you. Then there is how is the support. Each one of you will be getting an education manager dedicated. You will get my personal number. There is a support system available. Now, Radhakrishnan says Elliott and Doe theory part of the program. Yes, Radhakrishnan. The Elliott and Doe theory are part of the program. In fact, the Fibonacci levels are a mathematical form of Elliott's. And I cover that in this. तो boss says, can we learn to make algo bot? नहीं, मैं इसमें algo bot नहीं सिखाने वाला हूं, मुझे भी नहीं आता है. मुझे पैसा बनाना आता है, वो मैं सिखा दूंगा आपको. Okay, the course content, somebody says, what is the course content? You can go on here. I'll share the course content here. This is the course content here. Everything that I'll be covering is mentioned here. Each and every topic that I'll be covering is mentioned here. Now, out of 50 strategies mentioned, how many strategies will be covered? All 50. All 50 strategies will be covered. The 50 strategies I have mentioned, all of them will be covered. That's why it is a lifetime of a course. You should be willing to work hard and take it seriously as a profession. Make sure you register, guys. I think I'm done for the day. I finished the content and I hope you liked it. So when I send you the recording today, I would appreciate if you can give your feedback. Please pass it to your friends and those who want to give an interview tomorrow. Your last chance to pay your 1,000 rupees refundable advance by GPay, Paytm, or PhonePe on my number here. So I pray one day you earn a lot of money, a lot of happiness, and a lot of peace. And I pray that one day you have a trading room better than mine and more money than I've got. So, in this COVID time, for the good health of you and your family, I wish you a happy Diwali. And let me finish with a prayer. Om Sahinavavatu Sahinabhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahe Tejasvinam Vaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you very much and God bless you. Wishing a happy Diwali and a Dhanteras.